I am in Khammouane province, central Laos, again deep in the jungle. And we just set up the camp a few meters from a slow river. It's past 9 p.m., perfect time for night surveys. The air is warm and humid, and somewhere out there, things are starting to move.
Hello. Kusawngam.
That's the proof that it's Japan. When he see you, he will close half the eye, and then he cannot show you the white.
After about 1 hour of walking along the river,
What, Peter?
our local guide found something really interesting. A Malayan Krait, scientific name Bungarus candidus. It's in the top 10 most venomous snake in the world and number 1 in Southeast Asia. You can see the classic banding, white rings on a deep blue-black body. A trigonal cross-section. This is an elapid, same family as cobras and mambas. This is what I want to show you, the breathing in a resting Krait. Respiration is low, about 4 to 6 breaths per minute. Its expansion fills a long, thin lung. It's efficient and quiet, and for a snake with potent neurotoxic venom, means that this animal is a calm, precise predator. After about 15 minutes of observation and photography, we release it exactly where we found it. A brief window into the life of one of Southeast Asia's most fascinating venomous snakes. Khammouane keeps its secrets, but tonight we got to witness one breathing. I haven't told you yet the story of when I descended deep into a cave to look for a rare blind fish. The fish isn't actually blind, it has mutated and adapted to live in an environment without light. We are in Khammouane province, central Laos, and I'm about to descend into the cave to look for it. With me is a custom-designed lab that will allow me to take the first ever high-resolution picture of this rare animal alive. Alive is important. Most underwater species are recorded using pictures of dead specimens. That's why I designed this portable lab, to finally observe and appreciate the beauty and color and detail of this species. Back to the cave. Along the descent, we meet other inhabitants of this rich ecosystem. A Protobothrops sieversorum, or the three-horned scale pit viper, a venomous snake endangered on the IUCN Red List. Another even more rare and elusive snake we encounter here is Lycodon banksi, or Banks wolf snake. At the time of this video, this snake had been recorded and seen only a handful of times, and it is endemic to just this region. I also had the pleasure of quickly meeting a giant huntsman spider, Heteropoda maxima. Again, endemic to this karst area, it is considered the world's largest spider by leg span.
Wow, it jump even!
Which can reach up to 30 centimeters. We used some ropes to descend at the bottom of the cave, about 50 meters lower than the entrance. Everything is wet and muddy. The humidity is so high that water droplets are suspended in the air. During the rainy season, the water level rises and floods most of the lower sections. I'm kneeling in a narrow chamber. There's no space to stand. I look into the water and there they are. Their appearance is otherworldly. Whitish, pale, and yes, no eyes. I carefully collect a specimen for photography. This time, the space for my setup is too narrow, so I will have to quickly bring the fish outside. It's night, so the temperature change for the species is less drastic. The fish was calm and relaxed. I took all the photo details. It's so transparent that we can easily see the internal organs and blood vessels. We also noticed that the scales don't overlap. Once finished, I brought it all the way back at the bottom of the cave. I will keep it secret, but I finally share its identity.
Shit, I'm too heavy.
One of the most challenging missions was to find an elusive purple crab, Erebusa calobates. The Ep.1 Karst in central Laos is one of the most complex limestone landscapes in Southeast Asia, and it is home to a number of cave-adapted species found nowhere else on Earth. As soon as we entered the karst, the forest gave way to exposed sharp limestone. We hiked for several hours through a 3D labyrinth of cliffs, caves, and sinkholes. Our target was a river cave in the middle of the protected area. We relied on local guides, but the change in environment between seasons made it particularly challenging. No GPS signal, no marked trails. At the last drop of water, in total darkness, we finally recognized the approach by locating the water sound and managed to reach the cave. We set up camp at the cave entrance. From outside, the cave mouth is almost invisible, but inside we will find a very different world. The cave extends about 500 meters from the entrance. A shallow river runs through it, ankle to knee deep.
Oh, is there the big frog? Baby frog. Yes. And my friend.
We found an odorana frog on the way, and I collected a species of devario and a snake catfish for photography. In a separate channel, we found another Lycodon banksi snake. The deepest part of the cave is covered in a golden biofilm, colonies of chemotrophic bacteria that derive energy not from sunlight but from minerals in the water. These bacteria are unique to this cave system. They create no light, but under a headlamp they glow like gold and silver. we did not explore the flooded passages. Temperature about 38 degrees, humidity 100%. It felt like breathing through a wet cloth.
Wow, it's so hot. Can you feel it?
At the end of the main cave, we explore an upper narrow chamber with small ponds. In one small pool, formed around a yellowish limestone rock, I finally saw it. The crab is bright purple, almost translucent. It is endemic to the Ep.1 Karst cave system, adapted to live in complete darkness. The eyes are reduced to small dark spots. The legs are long and thin, almost spider-like. Both claws are small, suggesting it's not a predator of hard shell prey, but likely feeds on soft invertebrates and detritus. I collected one specimen for the photo lab and took detailed photos. The entire process took about 20 minutes. Then I returned it to its exact pool.
It's hot.
Crabs have a stubborn character, but I enjoy working with them. Another unique inhabitant of the karst and a new detailed photo for the list. But the most interesting and exciting discoveries often happen when you least expect them. In this final short chapter of our Khammouane survey, I'll show you something that looks like it's from another world. While searching for river species to film with my macro lens, I collected a crab. Once I put it under the light and zoom in, I was amazed. The entire body of the crab was covered in cartoon-like tiny creatures, colorful, with eyes and a crown of tentacles. Watching closely, I could see them moving and interacting with each other. There I was, sitting in the middle of the forest, observing 1 millimeter long creatures having fun hitching a ride on a river crab. I couldn't even name them at first. Once back, I did some research and found out these are Temnocephala species, living in symbiosis with freshwater animals. Very little is known about them. From what I gather after consulting with flatworms experts, this could definitely be a new species, or related to Temnosevilla vietnamensis, discovered in 2007. And with this, the Khammouane series ends, but the journey continues. See you in the next episodes of New Adventure and Discoveries.